From downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News at 6 starts now.
Good evening. We begin tonight with multiple fires burning just south of Kern County tonight. Those fires burning thousands of acres, destroying homes, sending residents retreating from their neighborhoods. At last check, nearly 40,000 people under evacuation orders, and northbound Interstate 5 remains closed at this hour.
And at last check, the LA County Fire Department says the Tick fire has grown to 3,700 acres. Another fire burning right now is the Tick Branch 10 fire in Castaic. It was initially called the Old Fire, but the name has since changed. 23 ABC's Josh Sanders is joining us from Sand Canyon Road in Santa Clarita with the Tick fire. He has the latest on the battle to control the flames and, of course, those evacuation centers that are filling tonight. Josh?
Yeah, good evening, Tim and Jessica. These flames really getting out of control, all driven by those Santa Ana winds and dry weather conditions that we're experiencing right now. You can see still those fires going on this railing and then down this hill, not only the scorched earth, but you can also see fires going downhill. And look at these mountainsides right here, these hillsides also scorched. Like you were saying, 3,700 acres. That jumped quickly from the 8,500 acres initially reported by LA County fire officials just several hours ago. And like you said, 40,000 people evacuated in this area. Take a look at this coverage from our sister affiliate. They have air coverage right now. You can see just how chaotic these flames are right now. And they're all driven by those Santa Ana winds, really kind of making it uncertain for officials. As we came in, I talked to one of, hey, where is the fire located? And he said, hey, look, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's everywhere right now. And it's because of those winds that we're experiencing. Of course, Kern County under that red flag warning because of those weather conditions. So coming back on me right now, this is something that it's a fluid situation right now. Again, 40,000 people evacuated in this area. And when it came to traffic in this area, you had several officials throughout the city that had roads blocked off. We're going to continue to go down this hill and see if we can find out what's going on. You can see smoke behind us, but again, a very active situation when it comes to these wildfires. Again, LA County Fire saying this all started from a brush fire, but it's those weather conditions that are driving those forces right now. Live in Santa Clarita, Josh Sanders, 23 ABC, connecting you.
All right, Josh, thanks. You can see those hillsides just scorched there as that fire moved through. Allison, you've been tracking the winds in this area and the dry conditions. This really is the story about today.
It really is. Those Santa Ana winds, some gusts reaching up to 60 miles per hour. But in this area where the Tick fire is burning, they're seeing around 30 mile per hour winds. But that mixed with these very low relative humidity values, just 4% humidity along the I-5, 8 in Santa Clarita, and 5.3 around the Tick fire. That is what is causing the ignition and spread of those wildfires. So in this area, we are tracking a fire weather warning, also known as a red flag warning, and we're seeing that in Kern County as well, beginning at 5 a.m. today, continuing until 10 p.m. tomorrow. We could be seeing gusts up to 40 to potentially 50 miles per hour in the Kern County mountains, mixed with those temperatures that are anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees above average. So that's why we are seeing those extreme fire weather conditions, not only in Southern California, but also for us here in Kern County. So exactly what are these Santa Ana winds? That's wind that is blowing over the mountains then down. So that is making warmer weather mixed with those dry conditions. That's why we are seeing those fires ignite and spread. So this is something that we will continue to track. And unfortunately, we are going to be seeing these conditions again for your Friday. I have more details on just how warm we could be getting coming up next.
All right, Allison, thanks for that. And of course, we will continue to follow the latest on these fires in this newscast and tonight on 23 ABC News at 11. Plus, you can always get updates on our website, turn223.com, as well as our 23 ABC Facebook page and our free mobile and tablet apps.
Children and teens hitting the streets in Halloween costumes to go trick-or-treating just 1 week from tonight. The October tradition of going door to door saying boo and getting a handful of candy, easy for most people, but for some who have autism, it can be challenging. But a unique candy bucket for trick-or-treaters, aiming to make Halloween night a little easier and sweeter for children who are diagnosed with autism and also for their parents.
23 ABC's Tori Cooper joins us in studio with more on the blue buckets you may be seeing and what one mom is saying about the new initiative and whether or not the message is sparking awareness and acceptance. Tori?
Yes, Tim, Jess, Halloween night can be a challenging night for some parents who feel they are constantly having to disclose their child's autism diagnosis in order for people to really understand why their child may be having a hard time saying trick or treat or happy Halloween when they're going door to door. But one parent I spoke with says the blue Halloween buckets are helping them look forward to the night, usually filled with organized chaos and yummy treats.
It's blue.
For kids with autism, Halloween isn't always the super joyous free-for-all night that it is for their peers.
What are you gonna say? To say Happy Halloween. You're gonna say Happy Halloween?
That's because some children, like Claudia Cabrera's 5-year-old son Franco, struggle with speech due to their autism diagnosis.
The actual trick-or-treating part has been just a little stressful. You know, having to explain he can't say trick or treat.
Cabrera says some parents passing out candy in Kern County are caught off guard when her son comes to their door and has nothing to say on Halloween night, adding stress to their yearly tradition.
I think they're just like, oh, okay. Like they don't really understand why I'm up there, all up in the business. Like, but you know, they don't understand. And it's really not, it's hard because there's no time. If you've ever been trick-or-treating and it's in the moment and like, okay, house, this next house, you're up there and you're like, you know, there's a huge line behind you.
So in order to help Franco keep up with the fast-paced and overwhelming environment, the two have already been preparing.
Okay, your turn. You ring the doorbell. Okay, ready? Wait, you're right there. Likes the idea of it, but when it's like right in his face, that's when he gets nervous. So we got to practice and like go to the store and see the spooky stuff and, you know, just like, look, Franco, it's not scary, it's, you know, it's okay, it's not going to touch you. And so it's been a process.
Cabrera says she has been helping Franco practice saying trick or treat for the last month. But this year, she believes the Halloween experience will be easier and more enjoyable because of this blue candy bucket.
I think it's genius. That support would have been amazing, would have been so helpful in not feeling so alone in this whole, you know, the whole day thinking like, oh my gosh, my son is the only one feeling like this.
A viral Facebook post from one mom explains the buckets are meant to alert candy givers that the child or teen might have autism and may be nonverbal and can't say things like trick or treat or happy Halloween in exchange for candy. This Halloween, you will likely see many children carrying blue buckets around your neighborhood. And Cabrera says you can also find an affordable one in Kern County.
So I went to Walmart. Luckily, they had a lot. They're only $1.
While some may feel the buckets are openly advertising a child's diagnosis, Cabrera says the majority of autism moms in the Bakersfield Facebook group are thrilled about the initiative.
The autism moms on the Facebook group have really been are excited. They're really excited to know that there's something like this where everyone can come together and you see another mom walking down the street with a blue bucket. We're in this together.
Now, the blue buckets don't have any special tag or logo. Experts say it doesn't even have to be a blue bucket. It could just be something blue. But remember, the blue bucket shouldn't be confused with the Teal Pumpkin Project that's meant to raise awareness for food allergies. But remember, if it's blue, it means be aware of autism. But for now, live in studio, I'm Tori Cooper for 23 ABC News, connecting you.